Marvels Tokon Fighting Souls.
Hello friends and family, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're jumping back on the game that I was expecting. I was waiting for it, and finally it has arrived. And I'm happy to say that the game itself has, at least so far, shocked me in a good way. It has a lot of surprises here and there, and also has a ton of modes that I enjoyed, and I'll give my good thoughts at least so far, and then some bad experience that I have around over here. So I'll wait until the end to share it with you. And for those who are wondering, my name is fghting, also known as Kenpachi999, and we're going diving in on Marvels Tokon Fighting Souls. And the first things that we have is to put our names, at least so far, and then the game itself is going to be showcasing like, hey, this is the basics, and then we're going to be showing you how to use the assemble. And for those who have at least test out the game itself, like on the past alpha or betas, we know what we're expecting. And for those who haven't had the opportunity, it's great. It's a great opportunity to see like, hey, what you can do and you cannot do, and get familiar to the game, because this game, it's very, very driven to new players. So it's not for the usual casual person who's playing a lot of fighting games. It's aiming for new players. It's aiming for new players that they haven't had any opportunity nor experience touching the game, and this game shows everything. It shows you everything that you need to know about this game, and it's pretty awesome. It's amazing to even see that it's technical. Yes. Is it amazing? Yes. Is it sometimes chaotic? Sure. It should be chaotic. And not only that, is it fun? And the thing is, to me, for new players that they don't know how, like, what to do or what they're doing, it should be fun. It should be fun, and it will be like the first thing that they want to aim. So I'm glad to say that, like, Arc System Works over here, they're concentrating to improve and to like attract new players. So on this one, we're just making a team build for the moment that we get to play, like, at least online. That way my team, it's already set. I just had to select it, and that's pretty much it. Then I went to the bookmarks and I put battle settings, so that way I want to have like the characters, like my characters that I rock with, like on the main menu when I'm like stepping out, and then Tokon Fighting Souls, and then going in, boom, that's my team, that's my characters. Those are the characters that I roll with and I play online. It's pretty great to see that we're having like a couple of things, at least so far. I have seen online people like stating like, but to me, that's pretty much enough right there. It's pretty cool to see that we can get to customize at least the menu, and then showcasing some of the characters over here. Pretty cool. Now I'm about to do like a separate video doing the episodes over here from the like the Avengers, X-Men, Guardians, and the rest of the team. I'm expecting to be kind of surprised, because how, at least so far for Doctor Doom, how he got Green Goblin, Magneto, and not only them, but specifically Carnage. How he got Carnage to be part of their team. So it's kind of crazy. And we're jumping in over here on battles. And on battles, you can see on ranked matches, if you haven't had the opportunity to play on open lobby or casual matches or room, they're not going to be able to let you, at least so far, play on rank, because they're looking out for the new players. They're looking out for them so much that they want them to be like, hey, if you want to go over here, like, you see, I'm doing everything. Like, technically it's like, hey, I'm a newbie, or hey, I have played against the computer, which in my case I have played with a computer, and also against a player, like a couple of players on the betas. But I'm leaving it on there. I'm not putting myself like, hey, I'm an expert. I'm whooping ass. Like, no, man, no. So sadly, for the people who wants to jump in crazy and going in like very rapid on at least on ranks, nah, you gotta play a little bit on casuals or open lobbies, and that way you can go jump in on rank, which we're going to see at least so far how to create rooms, and it's pretty cool. I'm going, superficial over here. I'm not trying to go in or try to search or even create at that point. Maybe later on I'll do a video separately showcasing that. But on Versus, I was expecting at least so far to see, the stage selection be a little bit creative on the way they have. I don't know. I feel like there's one stage missing. I don't know. That's on me. Now, I think I see it and I'm like, we're missing one. We're missing one. And if you wanted to put like random, you could have put it random like on the three side selection. So it was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then when we get to the character select over here, I'm happy to see that it's all full. And one question rise to my mind, and it was like, are they adding characters over here? Because if they're adding characters, how the hell they're adding them? Are they gonna add them like on top of the Team Avengers, or are they gonna put it on the bottom next to the random team? Or I'm looking forward to see like how are they going to play with the, at least so far, the character selection and then the stage selection. So I'm looking forward to that. And not only that, we had the opportunity, at least so far I had the opportunity to play a couple of characters. Hulk, it was the character that I was looking forward. He is amazing. Also Deadpool, at least in my opinion, is kind of difficult, but he is crazy good. He's awesome. Then Carnage, last but not least, the character that it was missing around the Team Doom. Yeah, this character it's crazy. It's beyond fun. If you have at least play NBCI and play as Venom, it's fun in that game. Carnage, he is fun, but he is like, I'm going to have fun. You're not. If I'm going against you and I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna put like my unique attack on work. And not only that, the perk that he has on his unique setting over here, it's crazy. It's beyond like my thoughts about like, oh my god, he's gonna be like, a life depleter gauge over here, and he's very is. And now we're jumping in over here on the replays. This is the recommended, and then online search we get to see a couple of them. We see like a lot. We see a lot. I'm not gonna lie, we see a lot. Then my channel and the safe one, since I haven't had the opportunity to jump in on the casuals, or upon this recording I haven't got to play on casuals. Maybe later on we're going to see some, and then we're going to see around over here the rank system, and the ranking system, it's kind of crazy. And I got to a point that I was like, yo, even like some of the names over here, we know it's here, like, golly, crazy, man, crazy. So it's pretty cool to see, at least so far, that side of the fence. We get to see how many people they're playing, and not only that, where are their ranks, at least so far over here. It's pretty cool. Then we got the arcane battles, and I'm not gonna lie, this game, it's pretty cool. But I usually play on the arcade stick, or I play on the levelers, and on this footage, I was playing on the level list, and it was kind of difficult to see left and right. I got to, put the, hey, we're going to recenter the camera all over again, and that way I could see what was in front of me, what was on the side or behind me, all that. So it's kind of cool to see that this type of mini game, like, at least reminds me of Dragon Ball Fighters. It reminds me a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters, and it's pretty cool the way that they have added and they have gone to a point to showcase, like, hey, we yeah, sure, we have battles and we have, at least so far, let's go in and let's go out, pretty cool, pretty indeed. But then again, we can make it as a fun mini game over here. So this mode, it's pretty cool. I wanted to showcase just a little bit, and later on I'll touch bases to this game later on.
KO. Perfect. Round 2. Fight.
Freedom charge! Shield strike! Catch! I'm here!
My turn, Captain.
KO. Round 3. 2. It's about time.
So, jumping out of Arcadia Rumble, I wanted to go and check out characters' lessons before I start jumping on All Stars Arena, because I was curious. But going back, when I start seeing like the 3 levels that they have to go on the trials for those characters, we're talking about like the action checks changes according to the character that you're going to select. I think the highest of them all, it's going to be Deadpool having 17 checks, action checks, and Doctor Doom being the least, having 9 in particular. But from combo challenge and level up missions, that's where the number stays the same. It sticks combo challenge on number like 0 to 10, well, from 1 to 10, and then level up missions is a dicey one. So on this one, I wanted to try out Hulk because it's one of the characters that I was looking forward to when I started seeing like the trailer for the new Avengers having like Black Panther and then Hulk, and Hulk being like, oh my god, like pretty amazing the way that he looks, the statics that he has being on Savage Land. Man, it's amazing, it's incredible. And as you can see on the screen, we got the checks over here. We're trying out like, hey, different variations from crouching medium to standing age, heavy punch or heavy attack at this point. But then again, probably you might guess it, just the action checks. It's more about checking the buttons, checking the unique attacks, checking the special moves, checking the supers, and also the ultimate in particular, and then the assemble, which it's the ultimate, if you will. But then again, when you jump in on the combo challenges, the combo challenges starts you from 1 to 10, and it's pretty good because it shows you like different combos and different variation on, hey, this is the part that you're going to do anti-air first, and then we start utilizing like different aspects, calling the assemble, like the timing of it, and then when you jump on level up missions, that's where you start seeing the real deal. Like level up missions, it's more like in tune in the sense of, hey, this is your character and you have seen everything that this character has to offer. I need you to start utilizing the character itself. So I'm going to give you some pointers, I want you to start doing this move or that move, and from level 1 to level 4. And level 4, it's literally having the assemble, the entire team with you, and then plus you got the bar like all fooled up. We're talking about 150. So you're trying to do combos that you're getting into a point that you're just doing crazy damage. Now, here's the thing, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the part that I was like, wait, hold up, how do you do this? Because level 1 to 4 it gives you ideas. Level 4, it's being like, hey, it's on you, it's roll however, and whatever you do, it's on you, it's practically you. But level 5, I wanna make it like clear, like what the hell they were thinking, because it's impressive to even think like, okay, so you're telling me to do charging heavy attack, which for Hulk, it's making the opponent like tumble and, you know, rolling back. You gotta attack the opponent and do specific motions for you to do all over again the charging heavy. And as you can see, I get only 3. I can't get to 4. And I thought for a moment that I was gonna be like, okay, maybe if I lift the opponent up and juggle the opponent up to the air and then throwing it to the ground. Nah, it's not. Listen, it's not happening. And I was kind of curious to see other level 5s, so I started seeing Deadpool. It's impressive. It's in combos. So with Hulk, it's more like, hey, you can start doing the heavy charge attack, and then by doing that, you can try to do other specials. But with Deadpool over here, it's kind of crazy. In midst of combos, you got to do medium fireball forward, which he utilizes his guns to shoot projectiles. And then from that point, it's all mid special moves. Not to mention, if you jump, like the idea of, okay, what happened to Spider-Man? No, Spider-Man, it's kind of difficult. It's the same BS over here. It's kind of like, oh, we're gonna do, you know, we're gonna do X, and maybe by hitting square, then hitting X all over again. But instead of doing it like neutral, you do it forward and then doing back and then doing down and then in mid-air. No, come on. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? I know that I mentioned it early, but before we go on the All-Stars battles, I gotta take a step back and see the battle guide, and I'll start saying that I'm impressed. And I'm not that type of guy that I would be like, you know, I'm buying this game and then out of nowhere I'll be like, you know what, let me see the battle guide over here, or let me see like some references of the character. Like for example, on Street Fighter they have the combo trial, and then before that they get like some sort of explanation of the character, like this is the way that you want to use this character in particular. This guy has everything from the mechanical aspects to the offensive, the defensive, and then last but not least the assemble. I'm so impressed in the sense that it's not cultivating the casual audience of fighting games, but more likely trying to intrigue people to be like, hey, if you don't know where's your footing on this game in particular, take a look on our guides and see like everything that you want to, you know, train and you want to at least so far explore. And then if you still have any doubts or like you want to construct something, the guides, it's very wonderful. It's amazing. So I'm very impressed. Let's move on. So moving on a different mode over here, we got the All-Stars Arena. And on All-Stars Arena, we got 2 modes. We got Arena and Survival. And on Arena, I would like to compare it to Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I know that I'm comparing it so like very, very, very often to Dragon Ball FighterZ. But hear me out. The way that it's laid out, it's kind of like Dragon Ball in the sense like, hey, if you go and try to perform and you perform very well, technically you get to go to higher levels, or at least so far play against other characters that may or may not challenge you more than others. So it's pretty cool that we get like this type of arcade battle over here, because technically it's more like on a street like Street Fighter level. It will be like going to arcade, and then by finishing it up, you get some images, or at least so far that I know of, it's just like practically one image if you obtain like some of the objectives. But if you do the objectives, I think you can gain more. You can gain like in between like pictures or maybe even colors. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll let you know later on if that is the fact. But on this mode, it's pretty cool. I got my team. I tried to test it out against other characters, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The level of intensity that the CPU brings, most of the time, it's pretty mild. It's not like I'm going to get you to quit this game on first take. Like, no, it doesn't do it. So it's pretty cool to see, at least so far. I got to test out Deadpool, test out Hulk on my team of Wolverine, Magneto. I think I may stick with those characters. I'm rethinking about it. I'm kind of rethinking about it, because if they don't have the changes that I'm looking forward to see on Ghost Rider, even though I haven't heard anything about like changes or like some maybe, hey, who knows, some small patches here and there, I think I'm not jumping back on Ghost Rider, because I still miss the second beta that we had before the last beta that we had, and he was different. He was very different from this Ghost Rider. So I don't know this Ghost Rider at all. But I digress. The arena, it's pretty cool. The survival, it's pretty dope too. It's more like, hey, do you want to test yourself out? Go at it. Go forward. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. Moving on a different mode.
Congratulations!
Now, last but not least, we're going for open lobby, and I'm excited to say that the open lobby has everything on the menu in particular. So we're talking about, like, if you want to fight with people, you can go and get to like the arcade stands over there and then start playing against people. And they got like a couple of things. It's sort of like, if you're on the Street Fighter side and on the Tekken side, you know what you're getting into on this open lobby, that you can walk around, explore, see like some like the aspects, the maps, the stages, all of them. It's pretty cool, and it's amazing that we get to see like some of the like the additional thought of this game. According in between like the mini game that we got from the arena, the Arcadia Rumble, it's kind of sort of similar on this one, but not really. But you know that there's like something involved in between, so it's pretty cool. The designs that they decided to like put on over here, it's amazing. It's incredible. The details, it's, man, I'm lost on words. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dope that we get to see some of the coolest designs, and not only that, like place that you can have everything and anything inside the lobby. So we are at the end of the video. I'm going to share my opinions and thoughts about the game, good and the bad, and I'm going to start with the good before I start talking about like the bad stuff. But the good thing of this game in particular, it's a entire package. Like the developers, they have spent their time on almost like the entire thing over here. We're talking about from the details of the characters, how they look, how they act, how they play, to the stages, the transition of moving from one part of the stage to the other, and trying to create modes inside this game in particular. And also we're talking about the stories. Like they have gone and beyond to my expectations, and I am, at least so far in my opinion, I am very happy from this type of outcome, because this game, it's not only for the casuals. It's more concentrated and more intrigued in the idea of, hey, you know what? we're making a Marvels fighting game. And guess what? There's a lot of people. We got a huge audience that they're like, at least they are attracted on those characters in particular. If you're talking about the X-Men, there's gonna be some audiences passing on and being like, hey, you know what? I'm into X-Men. Let me see the game itself and let me try it out. Others, the Avengers or the Knights of Doom, having like iconic characters. All I'm trying to say that I'm very happy of the game, how it came out, how they just got to a point that they were like, you know what? Instead of like making just only a fighting game, because we can make a fighting game. Like, make no mistake, Arc System, they have like some abilities to make a fighting game being like, oh my god, like this, my god, this is cool. This is a movie for me, to a point that it's like, oh my god, have you seen the aesthetics? Have you seen the looks of the characters? Oh my god, the stages. Have you seen the stages? It's crazy. So I'm happy to say that this game brings a lot of things. Brings a lot of like enjoyment and ideas for the newcomers, that if they're interested, not only by, you know, hey, this is a fighting game and they're not into fighting games, but they want to try it out. This game has it, like has it all fully complete. We're talking about from guides, we're talking about from tutorials, we're talking about combo trials. Man, oh man, this game has it all. And in a time that we have Street Fighter 6, we have Tekken 8, we got City of the Wolves, and we got a couple, like a ton. We're talking about 2XKO, Avatar, Invincible. We're talking about that we are on a time that it's crazy to say, but man, I'm happy to be alive to see all these games go wow, like going crazy. Now, here's the thing. By all means necessary, but the reality of the matter is this. We have issues over here. We got issues on the PC, we got issues on the online experience, but the thing is, the only thing that I can hope is that the developers has the, you know, the composure, the coolness to, hey, we're going to solve this problem, we're going to solve this matter in a couple of days or less than a day, and boom. Like, that's the thing that I hope on this game can bring us. Like, I hope that every single fighting game out there can have that type of composure and be like, you know what, we messed up, but hey, we're bound. Like, from down we bounce. Man, oh man, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. And to say that, yeah, there's a couple of characters that I will like, yeah, sure, and I hope that they get inside the game, sure. Are they characters inside the game already that I was in love? Like, for example, Ghost Rider, I was in love. They destroyed my man. So technically, what I'm trying to say, yeah, we got some issues. I hope that the developers starts, you know, hustling and show like the composure, the coolness, and hey, we're going to solve it, and boom, we're going back at it. But the reality of the matter is, the game is amazing. It goes beyond expectations. I have seen some people being like, oh my god, but I can't, you know, be all creative. And it's like, well, at least so far from the creative aspect and the openness of the game, hey, at least they have some. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more fighting games. If you haven't had the opportunity to buy this game, do it now. It's amazing. Enjoy the game, and it's pretty cool, to say the least. And as always, friends, as always, take care, friends and family.
Await your call.